I want you to accomplish everything that you can imagine with your charity, vocation, religious agency, or organization. And to do that, especially with fundraising, I want you to go pro. Now, what I mean by going pro doesn't mean wearing a suit, putting a whole bunch of charts and graphs and annual reports together. That's not what I'm talking about. What I mean by going pro is actually staying focused. Your eyes are glued to your mission. And I'm going to explain how you do that. 4 very important steps on how you do that with fundraising, how to go pro with your fundraising. But before I do that, just make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel for the simple reason every week, every Thursday, I'm publishing a new video that's helping you move forward with your fundraising. So hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss a video and you keep moving forward with your fundraising. And as well, make sure that you go to my website, catholicfundraiser.net, and download the 10 commandments to Catholic fundraising. Yes, 10 things that I think every Catholic should be doing in order to fundraise correctly in the Catholic context and actually get great results. Step 1, get on with your mission with or without money. Your mission is to follow Christ, to do what your talents are within the Catholic Church, to move forward, to save lives, to save souls. So go off and do that as best as you can, and don't wait for money. Don't pause. Just keep going. I often see Catholics waiting around for additional funds, waiting around for a response from a grant, waiting around for a big donor. That's not going pro with your fundraising. Going pro is going on with or without the funds that you think you need and just press on, because people get inspired by what you're doing and then they're going to donate. The second step is to continually overcome the biggest obstacle, and that's you. There's 2 types of Catholic organizations that I see with my work. One, the Catholic organization that continues to move forward, whether a campaign is successful or not, because they know there's always going to be another campaign, there's always going to be another donation, and they're always going to find additional funds, because why? Our God is a God of abundance and He's going to provide, and they are the ones that succeed. There's the other type of Catholic organization or Catholic person that just is constantly pausing, waiting for the donor, the major donor, the grant or whatever to come. And they're always on pause, and they might start and then they stop. They might even stop completely, but they're always waiting for the money, and they're not pressing on with what's more important, their vocation. Excuses are not an option. We see that clearly with St. Paul when Jesus tells him, "My grace is sufficient." So if you think that you need funds for a specific project, or you think you need a donation to do something, find alternative ways of doing it. If you have a grand idea for opening some type of religious center, retreat center, or helping a whole bunch of people in your community, start with one person. And if you're already helping one person, help 2 people and start spreading the news about what you're doing, because to get people to donate, you have to inspire them. And the only way you can inspire is by doing your vocation. And I'll tell you, you get a whole lot more inspiration, or you provide a whole lot more inspiration when you are doing things with not a lot of resources. That in itself gives a lot of inspiration to people, and therefore they will donate. Understand the difference between want and need. You don't need money. You need God. You want money. It would be great, but you don't need it. We have to always remember that our God is a God of abundance. And I keep telling Catholic organizations that I help with fundraising, if you really are doing God's will, He will provide. You just have to keep your eyes and ears open. For the most part, we're looking all over the place trying to find where's the next donor, where's the money, where we get unfocused on our mission and pressing on and just being aware of what God is providing us, because we're trying to look for it ourselves, and we become really blinded by our own thinking of what we actually need. God is going to provide you exactly what you want. You just have to keep your eyes and ears open, and the best way of doing that is continue with your mission, focus on that, and keep being aware of what God is providing in front of you. If you enjoyed this video on fundraising, make sure to subscribe. Right over there, it's going to be somewhere. Also, if you just enjoyed the scenic views of Catholicism in France, make sure to subscribe as well, and just follow me along on learning how to fundraise and seeing the beauty of Catholicism in the south of France. Cheers. Santé.